This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in Liverpool. I'm delighted to be joined by Commonwealth title challenger Craig Glover. Craig, you've just finished your open workout ahead of your title charge Saturday night. You seem in good spirits. How are you, mate?
I'm fantastic. I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
Excellent. As mentioned, you'll be challenging for the Commonwealth title against Billam-Smith. Chris was someone who wasn't too familiar to the wider boxing public until recently. We saw him challenge Richard Riakpo. He steps in against yourself. Talk to me about the decision to take this fight. Why this fight? Why now?
To me, it's just obviously I've had a few little setbacks and stuff, and I'm always out there to go for the hardest fights and toughest fights. I took the Bellew fight when I haven't even been past 4 rounds, so and then no one believed it. Truthfully, no one believed in me. Only, I'd say, the people who are here now, about 5 of them, 6 of them, believed in me. I could do it, and myself. And I went down there and look what I'd done to Bellew, and Saturday night's be the same. No one, don't forget anyone believes that I'm going to beat Billam-Smith, but I'm going to do it. And does it go the distance? I don't think so. I think I'll stop him within 4-12 rounds.
You mentioned the Bellew fight there, silenced a lot of doubters, got the win, had a setback earlier in the year following that. Going into this fight, what does a win in this fight do for yourself? You seem full of confidence. What does it do for yourself going into next year?
It's everything sets me up. I mean, I'm at that point where I've just got to win. You know what I mean? The Commonwealth title's great and whatever, but I've just got to win. I've got to beat Billam-Smith. And that's it. It's all that matters. It's all that matters to me. I've got to beat him, and I will.
Chris, though, falling short in the Riakpo fight, gave a good account of himself. It was a decent fight. What do you expect from Chris? What is it you've prepared for on Saturday night?
Listen, Chris is a quality fighter. He can punch a bit, he can move, he can box, he can make an inside. So he does a bit of everything. And I believe I can do a bit of everything myself. And I'm just expect it's going to be an hard fight. It's going to be an hard fight for the both of us. I'm under no thing. I might be behind or might get hurt, but it's going to be a tough, grueling fight for the both of us. And it's just maybe who wants it more, and I believe I want it more.
Speaking to Chris, he said something similar, that he doesn't expect this to necessarily be a technical fight of sorts. He expects both of you to take a lot of shots and for it to perhaps be, in your words, grueling. Do you expect it to be a fan-friendly fight? Can you see any way it isn't a fan-friendly fight on Saturday night?
No, I think it's going to be a fan-friendly fight, definitely. No, I think it's going to be a good fight, just however long it lasts. And just win, that's all I've got to do. And whatever means necessary, I'll do it.
Now, one notable factor in this fight, you're the home fighter. The local man, Chris, is coming up from Bournemouth. You'll have a good support in there Saturday. How big a part does that play for you? Does that give you that little bit of a lift?
Do you know what, to me, it means absolutely nothing. Truthfully, it really does. We could be fighting in New York, London, anywhere, it's in the ring. And I don't even care if we were fighting in Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? When I'm landing shots on him and I'm hitting him, it doesn't matter. It may matter to him, but it doesn't matter to me. So I don't care if the crowd's shouting for me, against me. They've been shouting against me in the past, they've shouted for me, so it doesn't matter.
It's been a whirlwind journey so far. What would it mean to you to claim the Commonwealth title, though? You know, we've got all these WBA, WBC type trinkets around, but the Commonwealth title still very highly thought of. What would it mean to you to claim that belt?
Yeah, it's a big thing. I've just got a thought in me, man. I've had a thought since we sort of got a feeling it was going to come on. It only come on the other week, but I've had a thought in my mind of just giving it to the baby, putting the baby, it's 2 years old, giving the baby and putting it on him and letting him look at it and taking a photo of it. And it's a powerful thought that I've got in my mind, and he stands in the way of that, Chris. So it's a big thing, you know what I mean? It's a big motivating factor for me.
Someone who's always giving guidance to yourself and speaking very positively of you, whether it's on social media or to the media, Tony Bellew. What sort of words of advice and encouragement has he given you ahead of this fight?
You know what? He can only tell you. Obviously, he only gives from his own experience, and it's all down to me. Do you know what I mean? You can't look to because I've got Tony Bellew backing me, or Joe Groves backs him, for instance, as me. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It's all down to you. It's all on your back, and you've got to go in there and win. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who's in the corner. At the end of the day, it's me and Chris in the ring. So you can have whoever sitting ringside. I'll have whoever sitting ringside, but they're not going to do nothing, do you know what I mean? So, that's what it is.
Before I let you go, Craig, I appreciate you just finished your workout and you probably want to get away. Main event, Callum Smith defending his WBA and Ring Magazine titles against John Ryder. Can I get a prediction from you and how you see the fight going as well?
Callum's an absolute beast, isn't he? He's just, I really can't see anyone beating Callum, so I think he stops Ryder, but it's a good fight. He's So do you know what, his game has become Ryder, and he's on a bit of a roll at the minute, so I think it'll be a good fight, but Callum stops him.
Craig Glover, thank you very much for making time at Boxing Social. Best of luck Saturday.